Hello, teachers. This is the instructional guide for primary 4, term 1, week. Let's see, we are at week 11. Okay, this week I think it's quite easy, right? 3 booklets, and we're going to move on to angles. Okay, so I think it's quite easy for this particular topic here. All they need to know is understand what is called angle. So please take them through the learn segment. After that, will be guided practice. It's about naming them, right? So understanding the vertex is also that the corner there, right, with the sharp corner. And then what else? You can call it LMN, or you can call it LNML, angle NML. This is already written for them, right? You notice. So if let's say question did not already provide this angle symbol for them, they need to draw it, right? So just remind them. Or they can call it the angle alphabet with the alphabet, whichever alphabet that is stated there to represent the angle. Okay, so complete all the guided practice. This one really you just need to go through, make sure that they are able to understand what are requirements. Right here, they're required to write angle X, but they also are required to write angle QPR as well. Okay. Then I would say to skip some of this question, right? They are quite easy. Okay. Perhaps to just go through question 9. Which of these figures form angles? All right, so correct one is B. Why? Because angles are formed when straight lines meet. So they have to have straight lines. Okay. Now what else? Mark angle ABC in each shape. Right. Notice the word in here is very important. Right. Why? Because if the word in is not there, then angle ABC can be this as well. Okay. Right. So take note of that. So when you say in the shape, they are only looking at the angle ABC. Right. So B is the middle point. Right. So if they're unable to understand how do you name it? ABC, look at ABC. B is the middle point. So that B is where it creates an angle here. All right. Okay, then let's see. So again, try one question with them here. Mark the angles in each figure. How many angles are there? Let's try this one. Okay. All right. And then that's it. Okay. Now, next booklet, I'll remind them to bring a protractor. So teach them how to use protractor. Okay, I think quite straightforward. The center mark is very important. And usually when we draw an angle or we measure angle, right, this line, okay, must be aligned with that straight line there so that you cannot see it. Okay, so here they are figuring out what is considered a right angle, 90 degrees. Okay, and then they need to know what's acute angle, anything that is less than 90 degrees, right? So between 0 and 90, does not include 0, does not include 90, right? 90. And then they need to know an obtuse angle, right? Which is anything between 90 and 80, does not include 90, does not include 180. Okay, then get them do the guided practice. Should be quite easy. Okay, here they are required to measure the angle. I'm very strict. I know their teachers allow them 1 degree difference. I do not, right? Because 1 degree can matter a lot as well. So make sure that they are able to measure this correctly. Again, right, that when you use a protractor, make sure that this is a straight line. It aligns on the protractor there, and then this plus is it will have this perpendicular line as well. So that must cover the corner. That way they'll be able to measure it accurately. All right. So get them to do all the guided practice. Yeah, and then perhaps show them how to do one question. Right? Is this an acute angle? Right? No, because acute angle is because this angle is greater than 90, right? Okay, so it's 90, it's greater than 90, correct. So it's not an acute angle. Let's see, and then we can actually skip a few questions, get them do maybe okay, right, on page 15. Okay, see whether they can measure it. 158 degrees should be precise. Okay. This one, estimate, do one question with them. They are not supposed to use protractor, right, to estimate whether this is so they have imagined, right, if this is 90 degrees, what would be this? So anything between 40 and 50 degrees, right, will work. All right, is M an acute angle? Number question 5, right? Work through them because M is question angle. And okay, M is here, not that. Yeah, so it's not an obtuse angle. Sorry, it's neither an acute angle nor an obtuse because it's greater than 90, but not smaller than 180. Okay. And then some extra questions there from there to work on. Okay, so I would just, if the time, just do a few. I'll probably just assign a few questions and for them to do as well. Okay, E, this is to get them to see the relationship, right? That's 180 degrees. Okay, and then what else? Let's see. Mark right angles using squares. Question 15. Okay, mark an obtuse finger. Question 16. And that's it. All right, so that's it for P3. So quite P4, sorry, this week. Rest of the time you can make use of the time to do corrections with them. Thank you.